propagation. We start with random connection weights. Then, for a given set of inputs, we decide on a set of desired outputs. Using the random weights, we first let the network calculate some outputs. Then, we compare the outputs that the neural net calculated to the desired outputs that we defined. Since we gave the network random weights, we obviously cannot expect the two outputs to be equal. So we find their difference. We call this difference the error in the network. This is difficult to illustrate with colors, but you'll have to trust me that I did it correctly. For an easier to follow example, I've given each node a numerical value. You can see that we find the error by simply subtracting, and then we can have negative errors as well. Now that we have the errors, we need to adjust the connection weights to try to produce smaller errors. This is where the backpropagation comes in. The output nodes tell the hidden nodes they are connected to about their error, and together they decide on how to adjust the connection weights between them. The new weights are calculated using an equation based on the old weight, the node's input value, the error, and something called the learning rate. We'll get back to the learning rate later. With the weights adjusted, the hidden nodes calculate their own error using a similar formula to before. Then, these nodes with their newly calculated errors push their errors back through the hidden nodes and adjust the weights behind them. This goes on until all the weights have been adjusted and all the nodes have been assigned an error. The idea is to determine which nodes are most to blame for the error in the output and try to adjust their weights the most. Now that all the weights have been updated, the network tries out the original inputs again and tries to calculate some outputs. The calculated outputs should be closer to the desired outputs than before, but there will still be some error. So the whole process is repeated again, and again, and again. Remember how I said that neural nets are slow learners? Well, the neural network has to do all that for each different input set, and there's usually a lot of those. But the idea works, and eventually the network will produce the desired outputs. To try to produce the desired outputs more quickly, we can try adjusting the learning rate. And we can change the number of nodes as well. But it will still take millions of attempts for the neural network to get the desired output for even a simple problem. So, can neural networks make computers think more like humans? Probably not, but it's a good baby step.
Genetic algorithms are essentially an optimizing system. It finds the combination of inputs that give the best outputs. And finally, intelligent agents. Intelligent agents may be used for environmental scanning and competitive intelligence. An intelligent agent can learn the types of competitor information users want to track, can continuously scan the web for it, and alert users when a significant event occurs. Data mining systems sift instantly through information to uncover patterns and relationships. Data mining systems include many forms of AI, such as neural networks and expert systems. These tools apply algorithms to information sets to uncover inherent trends and patterns in the information. Analysts use this information to develop new business strategies and business solutions. In this module, we will describe business processes and their importance to an organization. We will also differentiate between customer-facing processes and business-facing processes. A business process is a standardized set of activities that accomplish a specific task, such as processing a customer's order. Take a look at this video to help you understand the importance of business processes.
All good supply chains lead to a customer. Little does the customer know that when they buy a bottle of water at the store, click to finalize a book sale at an online retailer, or even order a pizza by phone, that they have potentially activated a global supply chain. The simple process of ordering and paying have activated dozens, if not hundreds, of business processes that must be carried out effectively to make sure that you get what you want, when and where you want it, and at a reasonable price that still allows the company to make a profit. Let's suppose you do purchase a book online. Which processes have you activated? Picking, packing, labeling, and shipping. In addition, you have activated a series of processes required to restock that book, ship the replacement book from the supplier, stock the book in the warehouse, pay the supplier for the book, and probably dozens of other processes. Each of those processes takes time, utilizes resources, and may require an employee that will need to be hired, trained, and motivated to carry out the process to perfection over and over again. But effective business process management opens up the opportunity for enormous savings of time and money. Just think about an overnight shipper that delivers millions of packages per day. If they can save even 1 second of processing time on each package, they can save millions of seconds and thousands of dollars. Supply chain managers are responsible for designing, managing, and improving this incredible series of interconnected processes that tie together the supply chain from point of sale to suppliers worldwide. We live in a world where top supply chain executives are responsible for thousands of employees in hundreds of locations. A well-designed business process that can be easily understood, managed, and monitored can provide top executives the ability to successfully manage from a great distance. And high-quality business processes enable growth. The most successful entrepreneurs and corporations understand this. McDonald's, Starbucks, Dell, and Southwest Airlines. They're all huge and successful because of their effective, efficient, and adaptable business processes that allow customers worldwide to continually have high-quality business experiences that are nearly identical no matter where the location, with whichever corporate representative they encounter. Conversely, customers are shocked when they have a poor business experience because they've come to expect perfection through the entire process. So, when your favorite restaurant messes up your order, you can bet at least one business process has been compromised. Business processes can sound cryptic and tedious, but supply chain managers that understand the power of good process design and improvement can find the fast path to success because they see every process as an opportunity to add value and minimize waste. So, next time you order a book from your favorite online retailer, not only will you understand the controlled chaos you've initiated, you will also know your book is being closely monitored by a world-class supply chain manager that understands the value of business processes.
Two categories of business processes are customer-facing processes and business-facing processes. Some customer-facing processes are marketing campaigns, sales initiatives such as discounts or customer billing. Examples of business-facing processes are day-to-day planning, employee rewards, strategic planning, internal budgets and training, or purchasing raw materials in the supply chain.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Buy one, get one free on everything big and tall in the store. Everything.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.